today we are making our own custom homemade Jackery basically. So this is a 12.8 volt battery. It's 20 amp hours, which makes it 256 watt hours. The $200 Jackery is, I think, like 292 watt hours. And I think total all in with tools and everything, this is around 200. But with just another one of these batteries, it'll put it at, I think, like around 400 something. And then we'll get into a little bit more of it also later, but the charger is also better. So you can kind of customize this. I didn't get a chance to make it at home. I just got the stuff today. I'm here camping right now. So we're in a pinch. We're about to do this. But you're gonna need this little package here. It's the panel, the USB panel. Okay, boom. Screws for mounting. Here's all the 12 volt, the USB on off, right? They obviously mount like this. It'd be like this, obviously, boom. And this fucking thing's moving. Okay, we got it marked out. Here is this is what we're gonna use to cut the hole. We cut out pieces for this, right? Now we're gonna bolt this in. Okay. Yeah, we're missing a screw. Even with 3 screws, it'll be fine, because once we get home, we'll toss another screw in there. It won't be a big deal. Because guys, literally, I'm not joking. I ordered this panel that I'm doing right now. I ordered all this stuff. I got everything the next day except for this panel, this one right here. I waited and it never came. All right, boom, got delayed till the next day. Okay, waited till the next day, never came, which was yesterday. So it didn't come yesterday. So I'm literally waiting till today. I'm like, oh my God, it's not gonna show up. And then I ordered one last night thinking, okay, maybe, because this one got delayed twice. So I'm thinking, okay, clearly something's wrong. Oof, hurt my face. Clearly something's wrong. Keeps getting delayed. So I ordered one more. That's from a totally different brand. They both came today, but they were literally coming like late. And then thankfully it came in time, because I would have been shit out of luck if not. All right, guys, so, I found the other screw, let's go. That's step 1. Yeah, looks pretty good. Maybe not super straight, but you know what? Neither am I. All right, babe? All right, guys, so I messed up on recording some of the important parts here. All right, guys, so from the last step where we left off, this is what it's gonna look like for you. Minus this will not be there just yet. So when you first get the wires out of your kit, it's going to come with these. You guys will be able to look at the positive, negative on each side right here. It'll be clearly labeled, so one will say positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. So this one has to be the last in line. You guys can see from the diagram, that's the one with the 3 ports. So the video that I watched of a guy, his stopped right here. He didn't have this extra part, and then ran the fuse off the lead part. Mine came with this, and I'm glad it did, because I forgot the inline fuse right here when I was camping. So I just hooked this up so I could use it in the time being, but you don't need it. So that's why it's still there for me. So then, guys, you're gonna take your inline fuse. I'll show you guys the video of me doing this. You're gonna take it. It'll look like this. Okay. You will cut it right here in the middle. Strip it. You're gonna add one of these circular rings, and then you're gonna add one of these with the clips on one end, and then right here you add your fuse. and the covers, just like mine is. And then that allows you to flick it on, and it gives you the protection right here with the fuse. So that will be the next step right after. And then that's really the hard part, guys. I do show you how to crimp it, how to do the shrink on it and everything. It's not crazy. And then I'm sure you got, I don't know if I showed you guys, you're just gonna take these pool noodles. I got a whole, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 foot one at Dollar Tree for $1. They were on sale. I know it's usually $1.25. You guys might think I'm lying, but it was not. So then you're just gonna slide your battery in, guys. Put your pool noodles in so it doesn't go anywhere. So boom, you guys can see it. I just push them in just like that. Okay, then remember you're gonna use the one with the fuse. That's gonna be your positive, and obviously your negatives here. So let's go ahead and hook these back up. Boom, she works. So now, guys, so this 20 amp hour battery, the 10 amp charger would charge the 20 amp battery in 2 hours, give or take, right? Of course, it's not going to be full 2 hours completely, but so with a Jackery, you're going to get, it's going to take you 5 or 6 hours to charge this thing. I mean, granted, okay, you can just plug it into the wall. This one you have to take the battery out, but I would much rather do that and have 2 hours. All right, guys, so now it's time to compare them. The model we're comparing is the Jackery Explorer 300. It holds 292 watt hours. It comes with a 300 watt pure sine inverter with a 500 watt surge protection. It has 2 wall outlets, 2 USB ports, a USB-C port. It also has a 12 volt car plug, and the charge time ranges between 4.5 to 6 hours. But to get the fastest charge of 2.5 hours, you can dual charge with the wall plug and the USB-C cable. Of course, guys, these times vary. This Jackery on Amazon you can get for $199. So guys, now for the Slackery, that's what we're gonna call it. This one comes in at 256 watt hours. It has a 300 watt pure sine inverter. 2 USB plugs and a 12 volt car plug are on the panel, and then with the inverter you get 2 more wall plugs, 2 USB ports, and a USB-C plug. And with the wall charger that we got, it'll charge around 2 hours. Okay, so for the price of the Slackery, the panel cost us $16. The battery cost us $39. The battery charger was $24. The inverter was $33. The inline fuse was $4 for a 2-pack, and we used one of them, so $2. And then the box to hold everything was $9, and we got that from Harbor Freight. Okay, guys, so next we're going to talk about the tools. You're going to need heat shrink connectors, a wire cutter and crimper, and something to cut holes with. So that brings the total for the build without tools to $123 plus tax, and then the tools were $33. Alright guys, so I wanted to give my final thoughts on this build. When I was first looking into all this and I figured out how much it was going to cost, I thought the same thing that you guys are probably thinking. Why wouldn't I just spend the $199, get the Jackery all in one, call it a day, versus spending the $156 and waiting for everything to come, build it yourself, do all that, right? But then I realized that after looking up how much power I would need for all my stuff, that even though the $200 Jackery would do fine, that once I ran into the problem of needing more power, that I would have to buy a whole new Jackery to run whatever I needed. Versus if I just went ahead now and built the thing myself, I would be able to add more batteries onto it later. So for another $100 with the battery that I got, all the stuff, all the extra electrical stuff that you would need, even if it's a little bit over 100, you would get 512 watt hours, all the same, everything, you would get 512 watt hours for another $100 versus the next highest model of Jackery that is 512 watt hours is going to cost you $358 on Amazon. So even if you spend another $100 or even $120, you're still way less than getting the Jackery. If anything breaks, you can fix it. Anything that you don't like about yours, you can add or take away or whatever. So, but yeah, guys, that is basically it. That wraps up the tutorial on how to do this. I will have future videos as I make upgrades and stuff. Again, I just needed this on the fly, so we just did it as cheaply as we could. But yeah, guys, I will see you later.